This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. I like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim and Akwad, across the four winds. To you, I salute the hopeful elect. This is the brothers Zion back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So, we in these times of heavy divisions, all right, that, is coming on this planet Earth. All right, and there's a lot of divisions against these modern day Egyptians, Esau, Edom, you know what I mean? That's who fit the role now, because America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. So these modern day Egyptians, they're against one another. All right, a lot of them ain't having it with these draconian measurement. All right, it's basically over there in Australia. Some with basically, Austria, Austria and Australia, some heavy draconian measurement. And, I came across a video today, all right, what's happening over there in Australia, South Australia, you know what I mean? But it's just that spirit, what Yahweh Hashem, as it says in scriptures, all right? And he shows you this kingdom is divided because you have a lot of Edomites who ain't down with this shit, all right? They ain't down with this shit. What's happening, you know what I mean? Okay. These peons, you know what I mean? Like the brother always would say, Ella, Rakala. But yeah, man, that's just what it is. But I want to really play a clip because it's going to be more division in this time. We're going to see a lot of seditions, you know what I mean? Insurrections, you know what I mean? A lot of things is going to happen because we in these times. All right? Let me get this clip. Because a lot of them, these Edomites, they ain't down with basically taking Vanessa. All right. So, the most common thing you see is those that only take Vanessa can enter certain establishment. But as of this case, yeah, the job cannot establish this certain establishment. All right. So it make me laugh, you know what I mean? And these other Edomites, they heard over it. Like it said, signs of the time. You know what I mean? We in the end, man. That's how we know we in the end. As you see here, signs of the time. It says, do not enter if you have been Crown Royal 19 juiced. Okay? It says Adelaide businesses ban Crown Royal juiced up customers sparking fierce debate. Watch this, right?
Kent Town business is going the other way and locking out customers who've been vaccinated. Experts say while it's a controversial move, there's nothing stopping them from discriminating.
The business might be called Gigantic Signs, but you'll have to read the fine print before stepping inside.
That goes against the grain, doesn't it? I mean, if you've had a COVID vaccine, you should be allowed anywhere.
Exactly, and it's the most common thing, it's the norm. But as of this case, no.
The owner of the King William Street business pinned the sign up last week, much to the confusion of locals.
Discriminating against people who are vaccinated, there's no actual underlying justification or reason to need to do that.
But it's not illegal.
They can do whatever they like in terms of discrimination law because there's no ground of discrimination based on vaccination status.
And it appears to be a sign of the times. Earlier this month, Adelaide Hills Winery, bird in hand, announced plans to ban patrons who are not fully vaccinated. But while some are restricting entry,
very, very interesting,
others have taken to social media to say they won't be taking sides.
I just felt like I needed to...
It's a lock here, right? These Edomites are true. Watch this.
Tell everyone that I'm pro-choice.
The owner of the sign-making business didn't want to appear on camera, but has told 7 News he's a COVID denier. And
you see that?
There's no intentions of taking the sign down.
That would stop me, because being my age...
Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. All right, who was ruling Esau? Edom. All right.
I need to go to safe places.
Nathan Rector, 7 News.
I need to go to safe places. So basically, yeah, but we at those times, but this Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his neighbor, and everyone against his brother, Salak, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So it's gonna be heavy divisions, you know what I mean? You know, more and more we coming into these times, you know what I mean? And you know, that's basically Satan against Satan, because Yahweh Shai talk about it. Our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai talk about it. So let's get that. Okay. I think it's, let me just get it quick. Yeah. It's Luke 18 and verse 17. Luke 11, Salakia, and 17. But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And this kingdom is divided. All right? Because you have these Edomites in down with this shit, because they ain't a part of this lower level Edomite. You call them peons. They ain't a part of this new world order. All right? And a host divided against a host divided against a host falleth. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? So how could this kingdom stand? We know this kingdom is fallen, because ye say that I cast out devil through Beelzebub. But the point is, if Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? All right, and we seen in this video clip, you know what I mean, it's a lot of division with these Edomites. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makah. So as we see it, it's going to get worse in time to come. You know what I mean? It's going to get worse, because some Edomites ain't down with this shit. All right, with this basically that juice through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the norm, like I say, is basically the unjuice can't enter certain places, or unless you show whatever. But the unjuice is the ones what they accepting, and the juice they are not accepting. Okay, so yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that little short, you know, a video, not too long, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, it was edified, shalom.